said that there existed a large Hindu temple prior to the construction of existing structure. मतलब ऐसा ये कह रहा है कि ये कहा जा सकता है कि यहाँ पे एक बहुत बड़ा भव्य हिंदू मंदिर था प्रायर टू द कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ एग्जिस्टिंग स्ट्रक्चर. मतलब इस मस्जिद से पहले इससे पहले यहाँ पे एक हिंदू मंदिर एग्जिस्ट करता था. ये एसआई ने अपनी कंक्लूसिव फाइंडिंग दी है.
The Kashi Khanda of Skanda Purana tells a story about how the well of wisdom, Gyanavapi, came into existence. According to this ancient text, dating from the 5th century to 13th century, Ishan, a form of Shiva, dug the well to cool the lingam of Visweshwara with water. This happened at a time when there was no water on earth. The water that flows from the well is believed to be the liquid form of wisdom, enlightening wisdom specifically. That's why it is called Gyanavapi, now commonly known as Gyanvapi. The text also mentions that the well was dug in Kashi, long before the river Ganga appeared on earth. The Gyanavapi well is considered the most sacred water pool on earth and is also called Shivatirtha, Gyanotirtha, Tara Kartika and Moksha Tirtha. 2 chapters of Kashi Khanda praise Gyanavapi and its ability to drive away evil spirits and cleanse the sins of devotees. A recent debate over the Gyanavapi site involving both temple and mosque interests promotes a closer examination from historical and archaeological angles. Until 2018, the well sat beneath a 19th century covered structure in central Varanasi, between the main Visweshwara temple and Alamgir mosque. Due to its position, the mosque is often referred to as Gyanavapi mosque. Following the city's recognition, the Gyanavapi well now falls within the Kashi Viswanath corridor boundaries. Subsequently, extensive renovations have been undertaken since 2019. The documented history since the first half of the 13th century tells us that around 1236 CE, the Viswanath temple was reconstructed within the compound of another ancient temple, the Avimukteshwara, by a Gujarat merchant. The temple stood proudly until it was partially destroyed during the rule of the Sharikyu kings of Jaunpur, 1436 to 1458 CE. Then, in 1490, Sikandar Lodi completely demolished the temple. It was until about 19 years later, around 1582 to 83, that the temple was rebuilt by a scholar and writer Narayana Bhatta with the support of Raja Todarmal, a senior courtier of Akbar, and with the patronage of King Man Singh of Jaipur. In 1669, Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb ordered the demolition of Viswanath temple. In its place, the Gyanavapi mosque was built, with towering minarets reaching up to 71 meters, which still dominate the skyline of Varanasi today. Interestingly, Aurangzeb chose to spare the back portion of the temple, possibly as warning or insult the Hindu population of the city. Today, 2 mosques stand atop the ruins of the old Viswanath temple, one built in the 13th century by Razia Sultana and one built in the 17th century by Aurangzeb. Despite attempts by Kachawahas and Maratha chiefs in the early to mid 18th century to destroy Aurangzeb's mosque and rebuild the Viswanath temple, all efforts failed due to Mughal supervision. Gyanavapi is regarded as the center of Kashi's cosmic territory and serves as the sacred center for initiation and completion rituals. In April 2021, a court ordered the Archaeological Survey of India to examine the area around the Alamgir Mosque in Gyanavapi. Hindu groups say they found a Shivlingam there, supporting their claim to the site. Muslims argue it's a part of fountain. The dispute continues, but if both sides consider the historic facts openly, they could resolve it peacefully. This could set an example for resolving similar disputes elsewhere.